The White House says President Biden ordered a missile strike in eastern Syria following the drone attack that killed one American contractor and wounded several U.S. troops. Officials say the U.S. response was followed by another attempted missile attack targeting a U.S. base in Syria.
CBS News national security correspondent David Martin is at the Pentagon. He joins us now. David, what more are we learning about the U.S. airstrikes and the origins of the drone attack?
Well, the strike was carried out by F-15 Eagles, and there were actually three targets that they were strung out along the Euphrates River Valley in eastern Syria. One of them was an ammunition depot, another was a warehouse, and a third was a command center, although that makes it sound probably more grandiose than it was, probably just a room in a house that was being used for communications. And these facilities belonged to an Iranian-backed group known as the Islamic Revolutionary Guard. And U.S. officials say they are, quote unquote, absolutely positive that that was the group behind this drone attack that killed the one American contractor and then wounded several others.
And I'm thinking back to about a month ago, David, when you were reporting on an attack in which U.S. service members were injured, a service dog was injured as well, and it was a reminder of the ongoing U.S. efforts in that nation. Talk to us about what the Pentagon's role is in Syria right now and who they're working with.
Well, there are a couple things going on. The attack or the mission you mentioned was actually an attempt to get an ISIS leader, a commando raid, trying to get an ISIS leader. And that is the fundamental mission of it's approximately 900 soldiers, American soldiers in Syria, is to work with local Syrian fighters going after the remnants of the ISIS terrorist organization. But being in Syria has put them directly in the sights of this Iranian-backed group, the Revolutionary Guards. The Revolutionary Guards are not necessarily allies of ISIS, but their mission in life is to drive America out of the Middle East, wherever that may be. And obviously, Syria is one place. In fact, since the start of the Biden administration, there have been 78 Iranian-backed attacks on U.S. bases or outposts in Syria. So there's a steady churn going on. Most of them are with very inaccurate rockets. There was one today, for instance, which consisted of 10 rockets, but only one of them landed inside the perimeter of the base, and that did not cause any casualties. So as long as there aren't casualties, the Biden administration tends not to retaliate. When there are casualties, they do retaliate.
An important reminder of the ongoing U.S. efforts there. David Martin, thank you very much.
Sure thing.